He just killed that boy. He just killed him right outside my house.
Tuesday the 30th of April, 2024. Just as the Tuesday morning rush hour and school run got underway, the quiet residential streets of a northeast London suburb were overtaken by panic and screams. In the space of less than half an hour in Hainault, schoolboy Daniel Enduran and 4 other people were attacked. And a few hours later, police would then confirm that the 14-year-old boy had died as a result of his injuries. Witnesses would capture footage of a man prowling the streets brandishing a samurai-style sword, as residents were warned to lock their doors. And on Wednesday evening, police named Marcus Monzo as the suspect and charged him with murder. Police have described this incident as truly horrific and are still piecing together how and why this attack unfolded. But shortly before 7 AM on Tuesday morning, police received reports of a car being driven into a house near Hainault's underground rail station. An eyewitness said that a grey transit van pulled up and a man got out with a samurai sword, and the man then tried to talk to one of the female residents who managed to run away from him.
When I left the house, I locked up, and as soon as I turned over, he approached me and he was asking if, he was basically saying, where are we, what's the address? Once I told the address, he sort of moved closer towards me. He put his foot on my foot so I couldn't back off, and then that's when he like drew out the sword, and it was arm's length. It was honestly petrifying. I just ran. Once we called the police, as soon as I put the phone down, when I looked up, I saw my neighbour, the young boy, coming out of his house to go to school. So at first, my instinct was to just shout and wave at him, which is what me and another neighbour did. But because he had just put his headphones on, I don't think he heard either of us, and yeah. And then it was sort of a moment where we just went from shouting to just blankness, you know, just felt empty because someone's life just got taken right in front of us.
They believe that because he'd put his headphones into his ears, Daniel couldn't hear what was actually being shouted at him, therefore didn't understand the commotion and panic, only to be then struck in the head with a sword. Police officers that managed to attend to the scene were trying to help as best as they could with young 14-year-old Daniel's wounds. And one of the problems with this was that Marcus was still able to run around after the police officers came, with a sword still in his hand. In one video, the suspect can be seen looking in houses near where the motionless body of Daniel was still laying in the road, with one member of the public appearing to have a lucky escape. Footage actually captured the moment in which they emerged from the house, into which the man had been looking into just moments before. They can be seen poking their head out of the door and seeing the attacker before quickly disappearing back inside. Another member of the public then captured footage of the man being pursued by police as he climbed over fences and garages into gardens. A man can also be heard warning residents by screaming, "Everybody lock your doors." Police say that they arrested a suspect 22 minutes after they received the first 999 call from a member of the public. In this attack, there were 5 victims in total, one of whom, 14-year-old Daniel Enduran, sadly died of his wounds, and 2 of those injured were police officers. Daniel was a pupil at Bancroft School in Woodford Green, East London. The school was also attended by Grace O'Malley Kumar, who died in a knife attack in Nottingham, where she was studying at university in June of 2023. A tribute to Daniel posted on the school's website read, "He was a true scholar, demonstrating commendable dedication to his academic pursuits. His positive nature and gentle character will leave a lasting impact on us. Losing such a young pupil is something we will always struggle to come to terms with." The other 4 victims in this attack are all expected to survive their injuries. A 33-year-old man was injured when a van driven by Marcus hit him and slammed him into a home on Leon Close. He then suffered a wound to his neck after a further attack. Another member of the public, a 35-year-old man, suffered slash wounds to his arm when he was attacked inside a nearby property. 2 Metropolitan Police officers who are also injured have significant but not life-threatening injuries and require surgery, the Met confirmed. Met Commissioner Sir Mark Rowley confirmed a male officer sustained serious hand injuries and a female officer underwent several hours of surgery to repair horrifically serious wounds to her arm. Ambulance crews, specialist critical care paramedics and London to Air Ambulance treated the 5 people with a variety of injuries before taking them all to hospital, where the 14-year-old boy would later pass away. But 22 minutes after the first phone call, police arrested a 36-year-old man at the scene. And on Wednesday, he was in police custody after spending time in hospital where he was treated for his injuries. That evening, police named the man as Marcus Monzo and charged him with the murder of Daniel. He was also charged with 2 counts of attempted murder, 2 counts of grievous bodily harm, aggravated burglary, and possession of a bladed article. Suspect, who is a dual Spanish-Brazilian national, will appear at Barkingside Magistrates Court on Thursday the 2nd of May. Now, this incident isn't being classed as a terror attack by the police. The Met Police said within hours of the incident that it does not appear to be terror related, and also said that they did not believe it was a targeted attack. Police have also said that they are not looking for any more suspects and there is no ongoing risk to the public. My thoughts and prayers go out to the victims, families, and anyone that's been affected by this case.